Alright, hey, so welcome back. This should be my 6th or 7th and last video on porting the Predator Hemi 212 head. So I pretty much have the exhaust side done. It's pretty much ported out now. That's the exhaust side. You see the opening going through to the floor. That's the intake side. Fairly restrictive. It's pretty much ported, polished up pretty good. You don't want to get it glass smooth, but you want to get it pretty smoothed up. And I usually use Scotch-Brite pads to really smooth it. The brown is, I think, 120 grit, then the green, then the burgundy, and the black is like 320 grit. So you can buy those off of Amazon fairly cheap, and I think that's actually Dremel. And they hold up really well and do a really good job. I actually need to buy some more. So this is the stock intake side. I'm trying to get the light just right. Might be hard to see. You can see how the stock intake side has still got the factory casting marks, the valve guide in there, and then the exhaust side. It's pretty. I hogged a lot of material out, and it is ported and polished on the exhaust side. Trying to get some better pictures here. This is where your header would mount up, or your exhaust pipe would mount up, looking through. Here's looking through to your intake side, where your intake manifold or your carburetor would mount up. So you can see the difference. They were pretty much the same before I started. That's the difference now. I cleaned up the old exhaust gasket. It's not too thin. It's pretty even all the way around. There's a little light spot right, let's see if I can get the camera right there, right on that corner. It's a little bit light, but again, the exhaust gasket should seal that up pretty good. So I'm fairly happy with the way the exhaust port and polish came out. Next will be the intake side. I'm pretty much out of bits. I did want to show you the Scotch-Brite pads. These are too typical. Let me get them in the light. That's the brown. That's about, I think that's, all right, so this is like 320. The black is 320. I want to say the brown is, or the burgundy is like 240. And then there should be a green and a brown. The brown should be 80 grit-ish, something like that. And then the green is like, I don't know. It's between the two. I just don't have, I ran out of these two, and I have plenty of these two left. So that's what I finally used to polish with. They work really well. Again, I used the Dremel to do all the work on this head. I just used my my Dremel. It's hanging right there. It does a really good job. If I did more porting and polishing, if people needed work, I'd probably buy like a 1/4 inch straight grinder, electric straight grinder, 1/4 inch shank, and got some 1/4 inch grinding bits. But this, I'm very happy with the way this exhaust came out. I'm tickled pink. It's really good. It's going to flow really well. I don't have a bench flow device, but according to Sean at Hot Rod Mini Bikes, my porting has gained 1 to 2 horsepower, and that's significant on a single cylinder small engine. So again, it must be doing something right. I'm happy with the results that I'm getting. I'm really happy with the way this turned out. It's really nice. It should flow really well. And just, if you're interested in what this is going to go on, it's going to go on this. So this is a Harbor Freight Predator 212 Hemi. This has got Hemi heads on it right now. It actually has a set of ported heads on it right now, but they're not ported anywhere near what this one just got ported. So once I get the intake done, I'll probably pull this set of heads off and put this set of heads on this engine. It'll flow so much better. Even though it's got the stock carburetor is jetted. It's got a aftermarket pipe from Sean at Hot Rod Mini Bikes. It's got 26-pound valve springs. The stock valves in it for now. That's for now. We'll eventually put stainless steel valves in it. But it should really open this engine up. Even with a stock carburetor, even though it's jetted, it should open it up a little bit more. So again, I'm happy with the way it came out. I'll be doing the intake side next. Probably do it after Christmas. I gotta wait for some bits to show up. I don't know if the UPS man is gonna make it in time before Christmas with all the other holiday packages. So anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed. Jeff, I hope you got a lot out of this. I kind of made these videos for you. And then again, I also want to give a shout out to Roger. He was also interested in them. So hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call or send me a text.